Hello and welcome to the fourth time trying to record this video. Hopefully this time I'll remember to start the recording and to start my microphone. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This video is all about this ginormous mining machine and I'll try to improve it. That machine works really well, but there's a few reasons why I'm hesitant at calling it the best mining machine. Firstly, we don't have any way to deal with those smaller rocks except this, I don't even know what to call it. I mean, it's even faster to just use the hammer for this. The second problem I see has to do with the fact that we have to transport all of these machines between all of the rocks manually. And my third problem with this machine is just about the aesthetics. I mean, rusted metal and these whole panels that are totally unnecessary. I'll of course start with the first problem, and as well as collecting a lot of the things I might need, I've also been experimenting a lot in creative to find a design that works. So this is my creative world, and as you may see I've been going through a lot of iterations on this. This was the first iteration and I based it off of my own creative world car. It works really well on flat terrain, but not on the hills where rocks normally spawn in survival. This was my second iteration and I'm not pleased with this one either. So I kept going and this is the design I think I'll go with. It has the ability to raise and lower the grills and put tension on them with the suspension. I also have the ability to lift up the collectors in case I need more clearance. Okay, so let's start building that part now and then we'll focus on the main part of this video. So this is the final product, and although it's only one piece in this whole system, it still works surprisingly well. I'll just have to add some anti-rollover protection to this stone cutter before it's totally finished, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so now it's working. I'm just gonna try and test this thing. Okay, so this roller system worked really well, and that means that the first problem is solved and we have to move over to the second problem about transportation. But to show you guys the solution I've come up with, I needed to build up two miniatures. One of the huge mining machine we have and one of the mining machine we have over here. But the way I intend of transporting these machines is by making use of this little glitch where, you see, it's a remote control glitch. And the thing about this glitch is that if I move this part individually, it can move anywhere it wants. But if I try to move this part, it just moves the lamp. I mean, it's fully possible to transport the huge rock miner without any glitches, but since we're only two people and have to transport all three massive vehicles plus the flying machine, it just feels a lot easier to make it this way. Plus it looks a lot cooler to teleport the mining machine. This means that I can weld the button to the car and then the lamp to the huge mining machine. And then I can drive around, and anytime I pick this up on the lift I get the rock miner instead. So let's say I was out scouting for a Let's say I was out scouting for a rock to mine and found one, let's say this one. I could just move the gigantic rock miner here to do the work. The one drawback with this glitch is that it resets anytime you reload the world, and like you can see the connection is totally gone and doesn't work. So because of that I just build a little place on each of the machines where you can later weld the glitch. And this actually brings us over to the third and the final problem, where we have to redesign this mining machine because it looks horrendous. So we should be able to start by just chopping this part of the whole machine and then connecting up the engines once again. I'm also doing a bit of rearrangement to make it look a bit better, I guess. I was also talking about replacing the rusted metal, but since I'm lazy, I'm just gonna say that it looks good enough and I'll probably paint it. I mean, this actually looks pretty good even though it's rusted metal. I mean, you can see the rust, but I think this is good enough. And it's only an industrial equipment anyway, so let's get all of the machines together at one place and we'll test them out. I can't believe that this works. So now we have all equipment gathered here at one place, so I'll time how fast this one goes. And that was the whole rock mined down and collected. It consisted of about 2.5 collectors of materials and took a little over 7 minutes to mine down. I did also mine a second rock, a bit of a larger rock, this one. And it consisted of about 6 collectors of materials and took about 13.5 minutes. But in total this project worked really well. Had it not been for the tremendous lag, I would have said it worked perfectly, but yeah. But I guess that's all from me. Please comment what you thought and if you want me to keep making videos, or if you want me to keep running around in the background collecting component kits.